What is up, QuizBiz family? It is Sunday night in Los Angeles, California. We are giving away, how much money do you think? Oh, just $50,000, no big deal.
Ooh,
that's a big deal, you guys. You're here for a $50,000 game. I am your host, Julia Price, and you can find me at Julia Price Music. So we did notice there was a little bit confusion for our 5 p.m.'s final question. Just want to clear things up so we can move on along. China actually has the longest border, with land being 13,700 miles long across 14 countries. Canada's land border, which only borders Alaska and the U.S., totals about 5,525 miles. Therefore, China was the correct answer. All right, moving on to the game right now. If you're new to QuizBiz, then welcome. We're live every day at 12:30, 5 and 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and at 5 and 7 on the weekends. I want to give a special shout out to all of our viewers that are watching from Live Me and Cheese. Shout out, you. Good job. Keep doing you, boo. First of all, make sure to hit us up on social media. Our handle is @QuizBizLive. That's on Twitter and the Gram, which is Instagram, of course. And it's the best place to reach us with any questions, comments. Maybe you just want to share what you had for lunch one day. Really anything you can think of, just hit us up, because we like to get to know you. Speaking of, thank you guys for uploading a profile picture and changing your default usernames to something special so that I can shout out the winners. So much more fun to shout you out like that instead of like, yeah, LMH1234 18 million bajillion. Yeah, so profile picture, do it. All right, so now you're probably wondering, how does this game work? If you're new, and if you've been here, here's just a little bit of a refresher. I'm going to ask you 12 multiple choice questions. Some are super easy and some are super hard, so you kind of get the range and the spectrum. If you get all of them right, then you can win up to $50,000. Once a question appears, you have 10 seconds to answer that question. Now, if you get a question wrong, you can use an extra chance, and that will allow you to stay in the game. If you're wondering, like, how do I get an extra chance? I will tell you. Just go ahead and click on the extra chance icon on the top of the broadcast, and it's either on the left or the right, depending on whether you're using the Cheez app or the Live Me app. That's also where you're going to find that invitation code. If you get an invitation code from a friend, just paste it in the invitation code section underneath. You can use up to 3 extra chances per game, and the chances are applied automatically, so if you get one wrong, you'll just come right back in as long as you have those extra chances. Just a little reminder though, they only work for questions 1 through 11, but you have to get question 12 right in order to win. Can't use an extra chance for that one. But that's okay, I believe in you guys, you got this. Got some brain power, I can feel it. I feel your knowledge going, the wheels starting to turn. Even if you're still recovering from St. Patrick's Day, you got this. To cash out on any of those winnings that I know you're gonna get, click the balance and you'll need a minimum of $20 to cash out. Okay. That brings us to go time. So before we do, quick question. Have you charged your phone? Well, I hope you have, because if not, just quickly go run and get your charger now. Make sure your notifications are off so that you don't get interrupted during the game. And yeah, let's do this. Let's win some money, guys. You got this. Question number 1. Here we go. Fans of which NFL team are known for wearing cheese heads? Is it the Green Bay Packers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, or the Buffalo Bills? Which one of these NFL teams is known for the cheese head, guys? Come on, you got this. Correct answer is 11,595 of you got this one right, the Green Bay Packers. Although the term cheesehead was initially derogatory toward Wisconsin natives, they later embraced the term. However, you know, I'm allergic to dairy, so I would not probably embrace it just for the whole fact that it's dairy related. Doesn't feel good in my stomach. Oh, chocolate, I miss you. Okay, next question. Question number 2. Which 2 Wayans brothers starred in White Chicks? Marlon and Sean, Damon and Keenan, or Keenan and Marlon? Which one of these sets of brothers starred in White Chicks? Correct answer is Marlon and Sean. 8,170 of you got that right. Looks like we lost. Oh, we lost. That was a little bit of a brutal one. A couple of you, well, I'd say about 3,000 of you guessed the other ones, but Keenan Ivory Wayans directed White Chicks, which starred his younger brothers, Marlon and Sean, as FBI agents, Marcus and Kevin Copeland, who went deep undercover to foil a serial kidnapper. All right, you guys, great job. Hopefully those extra chances will bring some of you back in as we move on to question number 3. Which Gary Oldman character died in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix? Was it Severus Snape, Sirius Black, or Remus Lupin? Tongue twisters, but you guys got this one. I have full faith. Correct answer is Sirius Black, with 8,776 of you getting that one right. Awesome work. Sirius Black died in a duel with his cousin Bellatrix Lestrange when he was struck with a spell that caused him to fall into the veil in the death chamber inside the Department of Mysteries. I hope you guys know what that means, because I gotta up my pop culture a little bit, I guess. I'm way behind on that. Anyway, question 4, moving on. In the Adult Swim cartoon, how is Rick related to Morty? Grandfather, father, or uncle? How is Rick related to Morty? What is the answer? It is grandfather. Grandfather! Did you guys get that? I hope so. Rick is Morty's absentee grandfather who rejoined the Smith family about a year prior to the events of the first episode of the series. Moving right along, question number 5. Who released an album with a cover that featured poetry written in Braille? Kanye West, Sia, or Rihanna? Which one of these artists released an album with a cover feature written in Braille? Correct answer is, a lot of you guys got this one right, 7,028 to be exact, Rihanna. Rihanna's album, Auntie, featured several poems in Braille, and the cover was designed by Roy Nachum, and the poems were written by Chloe Mitchell. I thought that was one of the coolest things I have ever heard. Rihanna's amazing, as always. Hail Queen, keep slaying. Question number 6, you guys. Doing great, getting closer to that money. What year was the social dating app Tinder released? Was it 2012, 2015, or 2014? All you single people out there know this one, right? How long have you been Tindering? Correct answer is 2012. 5,715 of you guys got that. We lost about 2,000 of you. A little bit brutal with that one. Hopefully those extra chances kick back in. Tinder launched in the App Store in the fall of 2012 and hit the milestone of 1 billion matches in spring of 2014. By this time, the demographic expanded from college-age students to users of all ages. And hopefully, those 1 billion matches turned into a happily ever after story. I'm quite sure they at least turned into a good brunch story that was shared with friends the next day. We all have those. Okay, we're at the halfway point. Just a reminder, as you see people dropping out and then coming back in, it's those extra chances. That's why they're so important to use. We really can't stress this enough. Also good luck as you keep dating. But we'll talk about that another time. Right now we want to talk about making money for you. So let's do question number 7. Which country was Kali Uchis born in? Panama, Cuba, or Colombia? Kali Uchis. Incredible singer. Correct answer is, you guys know your pop culture. 6,758 of you said Colombia, and you are correct. She was born in Colombia but lived back and forth between Colombia and the United States. She's also referred to as sort of the latest West Coast Amy Winehouse. So make sure you check out her music, to all my music lovers. All right, guys, question number 8. Here we go. What is the first name of the Bachelorette in season 14 of The Bachelorette? Is it Rachel, Crystal, or Becca? Season 14 of The Bachelorette. Correct answer is Becca. 5,000 of you getting that right, a little over 5,000. Becca Kufrin was named the next Bachelorette on March 6, 2018, and I actually never watched this show, but I saw some videos going viral because apparently she was proposed to by the Bachelor, and then later he was like, no, never mind, I want the other girl. So then he proposed to that girl. So, love, at least there's still Tinder out there to fall back on. Okay, question 9, guys. We're getting close. Who hosted the 2017 MTV Music Awards? Cardi B, Katy Perry, or Charlemagne the God? The 2017 MTV Movie Awards. Who hosted? Correct answer is Oh, you guys got this one. 6,944 of you said Katy Perry, and you were right. Katy Perry hosted the 34th annual MTV Music Awards on August 27th, 2017, one day before my birthday. Yay! All right, guys, a couple more questions to go. You're getting so close to that, buddy. I feel it. So I always get excited and nervous for you. We got this. Focus. Question number 10. Which actress starred in the movie The Long Hot Summer? Raquel Welch, Kim Novak, or Elizabeth Taylor? Which one of these actresses starred in this movie? Correct answer is Elizabeth Taylor. Ooh, we lost it. A bunch of you guys, almost 5,000 of you there, and 1,300 of you guessed that correctly. Elizabeth Taylor starred in the Tennessee Williams play that was turned into a movie. All right, let's move right along because we got the momentum. 2 more questions to go, you guys. Number 11. Let's do this. How long did the first ceremony for the Academy Awards last in 1929? 5 hours, 15 minutes, or 1 hour? This was in 1929, you guys. Correct answer is 15 minutes. 4,936 of you got that correct. The first Academy Awards was held at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel and ran only 15 minutes long. There were only 270 guests in attendance, and the name Oscars was yet to gain the meaning it has for the event today. I'm going to be honest, 15 minutes sounds like just the right amount of time for an award show. Just saying. Go in, get the award, have a quick glass of champagne, and you're out of there. All right, that brings us to our final question. Where are my winners at? Let's do this. Question number 12. In what year were Cocoa Krispies first offered for sale in the United States? 1952, 1954, or 1958? Correct answer is 1958. 4,024 of you got it right. Let's take a look at the winners. See these amazing winners. See how much you guys won today of that $50,000 jackpot? 12.